Bitcoin breakout coming soon. Are you ready for the next move? Today I will analyze Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellantis, ORCL, Kaia, and Sky Protocol. And if you want to become a profitable trader, then you need to stick here and watch the full analysis so you can learn something. One of my previous analyses resulted in more than 90% profits on just a stock trade of ORCL. This is it. And for now, let's start with the weekly performance of the crypto market. Overall, more red than green ones, but we do have some green numbers this week. Uniswap was up 14.1, Kaia 42.6, Fartcoin 19.4, AB 34.2, Hyperliquid 13.4, Maker 18.8, and the red ones of this week, White Rock is down 33%, Render 11.8, Kespa minus 15.8, Injective minus 15.7, AC Alliance minus 10.2, Immutable minus 12.5, and if I change to the daily, today's sentiment also more red than green ones. Kespa is down 4.6, Algo 2.3, CurveDAO 1.6, Flare minus 4, IP minus 3.4, and the green ones of today are AMB 10, Jito is up 3.5, Solana 0.07, Kaia 2.6, Leo 2.1, Monero 0.9, Pi Network 2.6. And from here I will go to CoinMarketCap. Currently we have a market cap of 3.27 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 78.77 billion, and the current fear and greed is at 50, which is neutral. The top 10 coins of today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Binance, Solana, Dogecoin, Tron, and Cardano. And from here I will go to the chart of Bitcoin, starting at the weekly. Less than 12 hours to close this week's candle. Last week ended in green. This week is red so far. And the current price is at $105,185. And if I change from the weekly to the daily, price tried to go up again of the previous drop of the 109,000, and it went back to the start of the impulse, tested the start of the impulse, and I will show last week's scenarios. Like mentioned in last week's stream, the entry over here, the 106,149, was a little high risk, and before this one will be activated, I would like to see a test of 111,000, which never came so far. So the price went lower, and this one didn't play out, so I will remove it. This one, I will remove it as well. The start of the impulse already tested, 102,000. So what can we expect now? If the price doesn't hold support, then we will see a test of 96,131. And if it loses support over there, then the next entry will be activated, the entry of 92,227. And of course, the bullish scenarios, this one, then I would like to see an extreme candle, maybe a test of 118,000, pullback with entry at 111,000 for the continuation and trying to break 120,000. And else, perhaps something like this, test of 116,000, pullback entry at 109,000, also for the continuation play. And let me change that color to green, trying to break that 120,000. So we have 4 potential scenarios for Bitcoin the coming days. And from Bitcoin, I will go to Stellantis, starting at the monthly. That is a huge downward movement from the all-time high 29.51. Price went down 71% with a stock. Insane, people. And from there trying to go up. Okay, I will add some levels. And from the monthly, I will change to the weekly. And let me go back in the past, see what I can find. Okay. And I will change to the daily time frame. Here was the drop off to the low, and so far rejection. I only see a gain of this lower range area, so maybe a high risk entry over here. I will change to the weekly. So if you're not in position yet, perhaps the entry at $9.42, trying to go up from there and trying to create this momentum. Perhaps a test of what is it, $12.22 pullback with entry around $10.70 for the continuation play. And else, if the price managed to go up and test this $13 pullback, same entry here around $10.80 also for the continuation play. And if the price doesn't hold support, then I would aim for the entry over here, trying to go up from there. Let me move myself and so we can see what it is. $7.82. And if it falls through support at $7.82, the entry just below $7, entry at $6.90, trying to go up from there. So we have 4 potential scenarios here for Stellantis the coming days, and from here I will go to Oracle. I've charted this one in 2023, and if you take a closer look, what do we see? The entry here at $96 never came, but here was the gain from the drop off, the pullback, the entry at $113.15, flawless entry, and from there the price went up. So initially 74% profits, and later on re-entry on the pullback with a profit of 91%. Insane on a stock currently at all-time highs. The current price is $215.22. I would like to start with a clean chart, and by the way, I will post a link of the previous analysis in the description, and I'll add some levels were interesting for now. And I will go to the weekly. If you didn't took profits yet, maybe you should consider to take some profits. And from the weekly, I will change to the daily. Okay, I'll go back to the weekly. So I would wait for an entry at $185, trying to go up from there. And else the entry at $176, trying to go up from there. Also support over there. The next entry at $166, trying to go up from there. And keep in mind, if it loses support here, then I will be more defensive and pick the entry at here at 139.81, trying to go up from there. These 3 are still for a continuation play, and here is nice. That's why I picked this more defensive. All 3 okay, maybe buys a little bit here, a little bit more here, and a little bit more here, or whatever it's comfortable for you. Yes, so from Oracle I will go to Kaia USDT, currently at the weekly, and the current price is 15 cents. Okay, and from the weekly I will go to the daily. This is already tested, 14 cents. to the 4-hour. So far rejection from this drop off, but I see some compression. So breakout is incoming, can be up or down. Okay, if the price managed to go up and have at least a 4-hour gain above 15 cents, 15.57, late entry is still possible here. At 15.15, trying to break 17 cents. I will change to the daily. And if it's gonna test lower, then I would aim for entry over here at 13.55, trying to go up from there. And else the entry around 12 cent, 12.50, trying to go up from there. And else the most defensive play, that's the entry here around 11 cents, 11.46, trying to go up from there. And else, if the price goes up more aggressive, then I would like to see perhaps a test of 22 cents, pullback, entry just under 20 cents, 19.75, aiming for the continuation play. So we have 5 potential scenarios here for Kaia USDT, and from here I will go to Sky Network. Current price is at 8 cents, almost 9 cents, and we do see a nice uptrend on the weekly with higher lows and higher highs. And now at the last resistance on the weekly, the resistance of 9 cents. All the levels, and from the weekly I will change to the daily. Here already tested on the daily 7.649, and so far rejections on the daily of 8.9 cents. Okay, if the price keeps rejecting, then I would aim for the entry here between 6.6 and 7 cents. Trying to go up from there. And if it loses support over there, then the entry just above 6 cents. trying to go up from there. And else the most defensive play for now is the entry at 5.3 cents. Trying to go up from there. And if it's managed to break through, then I would like to see a new all-time high. Pullback with an entry here at 9.1 cents, aiming to break that 10 cents for the continuation and create another all-time high. So we have 4 potential scenarios for Sky protocol. And from here I will go to Ethereum, starting at the weekly, and the current price is $2,521. About 11 hours and 24 minutes to close this week's candle. We are in green so far, but indecisive where we will go. Another rejection on the weekly. Okay, I will change to the daily. We do see a daily gain of this whole range, so interesting, maybe a big move expected. Hopefully it's to the upside. We are at the entry as I've drawn in last week's scenario. In last week's scenario I mentioned this, the test of 2,760, the pullback, and the entry here at 2,518. That's where we are now. So far a beautiful price action. You could have played the short over here, you could have played the long already. So this one is in play. Keep in mind, if it loses support where we are now, then this will be activated, the entry at 2,241. And if it loses support over there, the next entry will be at 2,036. And the most defensive play is the entry here at 1,816. And if the price managed to go up and perhaps test this 3,074, the pullback with the entry at 2,678 for the continuation play and trying to break that 3,300. So we are there. And for now, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you have any requests, just drop it down in the comments below. And for now, enjoy your day and see you in the next one. Laters.